YouTube. Well, alright, well today, this is my second Wi-Fi battle video. Um, but it's pretty much just it's just a Scrafty sweep. And since he's my favorite Pokemon, I really wanted to put this up, so here we go. So, against Ash, he starts off with Bastiodon, whatever. I start off with my Latios, and I go, since I know he's a part Steel type, I go straight for the Earthquake. I didn't want to go for it because I knew his Bronzong had Levitate, but I just went for it anyway. He goes for a Stealth Rock, and I'm gonna go for an Earthquake again, but he predicts my Earthquake again and goes for the Bronzong with Levitate. Then, obviously, Earthquake doesn't affect him. I switch out into my Scrafty, thinking he's a Psychic, a Steel type, and Scrafty's fighting Dark. So I thought maybe either Crunch or Drain Punch would be super effective, but it wasn't. So he uses a Calm Mind, the Stealth Rocks hurt me. I just regain all my life points using the leftovers. My Scrafty uses a Drain Punch. Takes like less than a fourth. He goes for the Psychic, and thankfully, because I'm part Dark, it doesn't affect me. He withdraws. I go for another Drain Punch, but he's part Ghost, so it doesn't affect him. So I know he's part Ground. I go for the Ice Punch. It takes about like 1/4 life points away, and I was like, okay, this thing's probably like really bulky. He goes for a Dynamic Punch. It takes away like almost half, and I get confused. I was pissed right here, but I don't care. So we both stock up on the leftovers. He withdraws Golurk. He sends out Bronzong again. And I think I got confused and I hit myself. I just went like emo. I was like,
yeah, I hate my life. Yeah.
leftovers, blah blah. And then he goes emo again. I'm just like, F you, you emo bastard. And I don't know if oh yeah, he does. But at this point, right now, I was like, does he have any other attack moves? Because so far, I had only saw Psychic and Calm Mind. So for a couple of turns, he's just going to keep using Calm Mind. I snap out of my confusion. I go for a Drain Punch to get some health points back. It takes a little bit out, like like 1/2 of a fourth. I don't even know, like an eighth. Yeah, an eighth. He goes for another Calm Mind. I go for a Drain Punch after. Just as I said, just to get more life points back. And he goes for another Calm Mind, blah blah. And I'm gonna go for another Drain Punch just to stock up on life points.
Oh, I got a 4-kill streak on second chance.
Really?
Yeah. That's amazing.
Alright, leftovers, Drain Punch again. Now I'm back to full HP. He goes for a Gyro Ball finally, and he gets a crit. And look how much it does for a crit. I was like, what a fail. That's a crit. And it did like 1/8. So we stock up on leftovers, blah, blah. He withdraws bronze on. I think I went for drain punch again. Not expecting the switch. Takes out not that much, just to stock up on life points. I almost get back to full HP with my leftovers, and then he goes for a surf. He gets a crit, and it takes out. Oh no, wait. Not this round. He didn't get the crit. I think right now he gets the crit. But I get a crunch on him. He gets that surf in on me, and he's gonna go for another surf, and this time he gets the crit. And right here I was scared. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh no, there goes my sweep. So I go for a crunch and he dies. I was like, okay, good. I stock up on leftovers, and then my Moxie comes into play finally. And I think he sends out Dragonite, and I go for an Ice Punch, obviously. He goes for the Draco Meteor, and I avoided it. I was like, oh my god, thank god. Because I probably would have died right there. Then I go for an Ice Punch. It's almost a one-hit KO. He has like, with leftovers, like 1/4 left of his life points. Took out like 3/4. So then he goes and he withdraws Dragonite. Goes into Golurk. And this was a dumb play, because I was going for an Ice Punch for Dragonite because I knew it was super effective. And it's super effective against Golurk too. So that was kind of dumb. So with my Moxie and my boosted attack, it brings him down to like 1/4. I use a Crunch since I know he's part Ghost, and I know that Crunch has 80 attack and Ice Punch has 75, so Crunch would have probably killed him. And it does. Moxie again, and then leftovers. He sends in Swampert, and this was a good part for me, because with my +2 Moxie, using Drain Punch, I just use Swampert. I just like use him to get all my life points back. His Earthquake does a pretty decent amount of damage. I'm just gonna go for a Drain Punch again, and it's gonna leave him. I think it's gonna, leaves him with like, I don't even know, just a little bit, almost in the red zone. He goes for a Muddy Water, and it does like about the same as Earthquake, and then my accuracy fell. And then I got scared because I was thinking, what if I miss? And then that cost me my streak. My sweep. I go for a Drain Punch. Again, finishes him off, and I just get some life points back. Leftovers, blah blah blah. Moxie. So that's +3 attack. And then he sends back out Bastiodon. I go for a Drain Punch since I know it's super effective, and I'll get HP back from that. And now I think I'm almost back to full life points. That's +4 attack now, I think. Yep, it leaves me with 322 out of 334. Now, here comes Bronzong. I go for a Drain Punch, and it takes him out with my +4 attack. And now here comes Dragonite. Now I got +5 attack. I just go for an ice punch. He goes for a fire punch. I don't know why. He should have probably went for Draco Meteor, but he didn't, and I go for the ice punch with my +5 attack, and it was a crit, and it kills him. And now with my Moxie, it's max attack, and then I beat Ash. So, good game. I'll see you next time, guys.